He arrived in America with $300 in his pocket and a dream in his heart. 20 years later, he built a fashion empire worth billions. This is the story of how one man turned struggle into success. Welcome to Story Studio 91. Today, we bring you a story about courage, sacrifice, and the power of never giving up. His name was Do Won Chang. He was born in South Korea in 1954. His family was poor, very poor. They lived in a small village where every meal was a struggle. Every day was the same. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. Do Won dreamed of something more. He dreamed of a better life, a life where his children would not go to bed hungry, a life where hard work would be rewarded. In 1981, at the age of 27, he made a decision that would change everything. He sold all of his possessions. He bought two plane tickets, one for himself, one for his wife, Jin Suk. They left South Korea with $300 and two suitcases. They did not speak English. They did not know anyone in America. But they had something more powerful than money. They had hope. And they had a burning desire to create a different future. When Do Won and Jin Suk arrived in Los Angeles, reality hit them hard. The American dream wasn't waiting for them with open arms. It was hiding behind long hours and low wages. Do Won took the first job he could find. He became a janitor. He cleaned office buildings at night. He scrubbed toilets. He mopped floors. He emptied trash cans. The work was hard, exhausting, and the pay was terrible, but he did not complain. He just worked. During the day, he took another job. He pumped gas at a service station. He stood in the hot California sun for hours. His hands always smelled like gasoline. His back ached. His feet hurt. Jin Suk worked too. She was a hairdresser, cutting hair for 12 hours a day. Her fingers were sore. Her shoulders were tight. But she never stopped smiling. Together, they worked 3 jobs, sometimes 4. They slept only for hours a night. They saved every single dollar they could. They ate the cheapest food they could find. They lived in a tiny apartment with no furniture, no television, no comfort. But they had each other, and they had a plan. This period of intense hardship wasn't just about survival. It was about building a foundation for their dream, one penny at a time. They weren't just enduring the present, they were investing in their future. One day, while cleaning an office building in the fashion district of Los Angeles, Do Won noticed something. He saw business owners arriving in expensive cars. They wore nice clothes. They looked successful. A question sparked in his mind. What do these people do? He learned they owned clothing stores. The concept was simple. They bought clothes cheap and sold them for more. But it worked. Do Won thought about this for weeks. He watched the stores. He saw the customers. He talked to Jin Suk. They made a decision. They would open their own clothing store. There was just one huge problem. They had no money, so they kept working. They saved every penny. They cut every possible expense. For 3 long years, they worked and saved, worked and saved, worked and saved. Their life was a relentless cycle of labor and sacrifice. Finally, in 1984, they had enough. They opened their first store. It was small, only 900 square feet. They called it Fashion 21. The rent was cheap, and the location wasn't great, but it was theirs. Do Won and Jin Suk worked 18 hours a day. They opened the store at dawn and closed it at midnight. They cleaned, they organized, they sold. At first, customers were few. Some days, they made only $50. Some days, they made nothing. But Do Won noticed something important? Young people love trendy clothes, but trendy clothes were expensive. Most young people simply could not afford them. This is where Do Won had his brilliant idea. What if he sold trendy clothes at low prices? What if he made fashion affordable for everyone? He changed his entire strategy. He found suppliers for clothes that looked expensive but cost very little. He updated his inventory every week, sometimes even more frequently. He gave customers new styles constantly. Slowly, things began to change. More customers came, then more, then even more. Word started to spread. Fashion 21 was the place to get the latest trends without breaking the bank. Within a year, Fashion 21 was making good money. Do Won and Jin Suk opened a second store, then a third, then 10, then 50. In 1989, They changed the name to Forever 21. The name perfectly represented their vision, fashion that made you feel young forever. The business exploded. Forever 21 became one of the fastest growing fashion brands in America. They opened stores all across the country. Then across the world, Do Won never forgot where he came from. He worked just as hard as he did when he was a janitor. He remained humble. He treated his employees with respect. He believed in the power of hard work above all else. By 2015, Forever 21 had over 600 stores in 50 countries. The company was worth billions of dollars. Do Won Chang, the man who once cleaned toilets to survive, was now one of the richest people in America. But his success wasn't about the money itself, it was about what that money represented. It represented freedom. It represented opportunity. It represented the American dream, earned through grit and determination. Do Won Chang's story teaches us something powerful. Your starting point does not determine your ending point. Where you begin is not where you must finish. Success is not given, it is earned. One day at a time, one decision at a time, one sacrifice at a time. Do Won could have stayed a janitor. He could have accepted his situation and given up. But he chose to dream bigger. He chose to work harder. He chose to believe in himself when no one else did. He proved that opportunity exists everywhere. You just have to be willing to see it, and you have to be willing to work for it. No matter where you are right now, remember this. You are not stuck. You are not finished. You are just getting started. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to Story Studio 91 and share this wisdom with someone who needs it today. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories to the world. Thanks for watching.